Commit to transforming your emotional well-being. Did you know there are apps that can detect your roughest days and offer you meaningful life rafts? A groundbreaking approach is changing the game, and you're among the first to learn about it. Hello. If you're someone pursuing self-understanding, whether a young adult or a seasoned individual, and you're weary of feeling at the mercy of emotional swings, unsure how to manage those days when everything seems to fall apart, you've arrived at the right place. In this document, I will show you exactly how you can turn moments of vulnerability into opportunities for growth, finding support and direction when you need them most through innovative technology. I understand your pain. I know how difficult it can be to navigate the complexity of emotions, especially when life throws curveballs that leave us feeling lost. At one time, I myself felt that way, struggling to find a safe harbor amid internal storms. That's why I'm here, to share something that changed my perspective. I have prepared this content with the utmost care, offered to you completely free of cost. The only thing I ask in return is that you pay close attention so you don't miss anything. Do you agree that having tools to help you understand and overcome your bad days is essential for your well-being and success? Pause for the mental yes. Then you'll want to see this. Part 1. The foundation, the great mistake of the traditional approach. For far too long, the way we deal with bad days has been reactive and frequently ineffective. The major mistake that most people make is trying to ignore, suppress, or simply wait for the storm to pass, without truly equipping themselves with the tools needed to navigate it. When sadness, anxiety, or stress hit us, our first reaction may be to seek temporary distractions, excessive social media use, binge-watching series, or even less healthy behaviors. We rarely pause to reflect on the origin of those feelings or to seek constructive exits. This passive approach not only prolongs suffering, but also prevents us from learning through our experiences. We fail to recognize that these worst days are, in fact, important signals of our mental and emotional health. They are invitations to self-awareness, opportunities to understand our triggers, our boundaries, and our deepest unmet needs. A report from Columbia University highlights that the principal barrier to self-knowledge and effective emotional management is precisely the lack of accessible, personalized tools that help people identify and process their emotions in the right moment. Without this identification, we become trapped in repetitive cycles of frustration and helplessness. We believe we are alone in the battle, and society often reinforces the idea that we must always be strong and productive, masking our vulnerabilities. Yet, it is precisely in recognizing those vulnerabilities that the power for transformation lies. Part 2. The technique. How smart apps offer a new pathway. The good news is a silent revolution is underway, driven by innovative applications that are redefining emotional support and self-understanding. These aren't just digital journals or mindfulness exercise lists. They are genuine intelligent companions. But how is that possible? The answer is simpler than you might expect. Through a blend of artificial intelligence, positive psychology, and intuitive interfaces. Picture an app that, based on your daily interactions, your mood inputs, and even usage patterns on your smartphone, with your permission of course, can detect when your emotional state is deteriorating. It doesn't wait for you to hit rock bottom. It acts proactively. In just 3 simple steps, you can transform how you handle your bad days. 1. Intelligent detection. The app subtly monitors your mood and stress levels via short daily check-ins, sleep pattern integrations, if connected to wearables, or even the way you engage with your device. Market data shows the consumption of mental health and wellness apps has skyrocketed among young adults and adults, underscoring the growing demand for proactive solutions. 2. analysis, and contextualization. Once a negative mood pattern is detected, the app doesn't only flag it, it seeks to understand why. It may ask you about your day, whether you felt a specific trigger, or whether a recent event contributed to your state. That context is crucial for ensuring that the exits offered are genuinely effective. 3. Personalized, proactive suggestions. Based on the analysis, the app offers a variety of exits. Rather than generic solutions, you receive recommendations tailored to your profile, preferences, and the nature of your bad day. These might include breathing and mindfulness exercises, short guided sessions to calm the mind, micro-cognitive interventions, suggestions to reframe negative thoughts or spot cognitive distortions, gratitude or reflection journals, spaces to express feelings and practice gratitude, even amid difficulty, social connection, prompts to reach out to a friend, family member, or an in-app support group. Professional resources. In more complex cases, the app may suggest seeking mental health professionals and provide guidelines or contacts. Just revealing how these apps function is already valuable, but I insist on giving you even more so you grasp the full potential. This is a newly launched feature that is remolding how we view mental health care, converting reactivity into proactivity. Mid-text, call to action. Take the next step toward emotional resilience today. At this point, you've seen how a new generation of applications can detect and support you through your darkest moments. I encourage you to pause and commit. Search your app store for terms like emotional wellness app, smart mood tracker, or emotional self-care assistant. Download one with high ratings, explore its features, and begin your journey of transformation, moment by moment. Part 3, the advanced strategy, building enduring resilience and self-understanding. The true secret behind these applications does not lie merely in mitigating a bad day, but in their capacity to serve as tools for building long-term resilience and self-understanding. A longitudinal study from Harvard University on emotional intelligence concluded that the ability to manage one's own and others' emotions is a stronger predictor of success and well-being than IQ. These apps are, at their core, academies of emotional intelligence. The advanced strategy is to use these apps not just as emotional first aid kits, but as daily companions in your personal development. They enable you to identify patterns. By logging your moods and related circumstances, you will begin to see recurring themes. Maybe certain days of the week are harder, or certain social interactions trigger you. This self-insight is the foundation for meaningful change. Forge healthy habits. The suggestions and micro-interventions, when practiced consistently, evolve into habits. Rather than reacting impulsively, you begin to pause, breathe, and choose a more constructive response. Customize your well-being. The app learns from you. The more you use it, the more accurate and effective its suggestions become. It transforms into a digital mirror of your self-discovery journey, adapting to your evolving needs. Let me illustrate with a real case. A client named Anna used to suffer from crippling anxiety attacks. After she began using such an app, she not only learned to detect the early signs of a crisis, but also discovered that certain guided visualizations recommended by the app were uniquely helpful to her. Over time, her attacks became less frequent and less intense, and she felt far more in control of her life. According to an article in Harvard Business Review, the key to success in apps that detect your worst day and offer exits is personalization and consistency, transforming the tool into a strategic partner in personal development. The traditional way, Relying on generic solutions or frantically seeking help in crisis moments cost you time, energy, and often more suffering. With this new method, the investment is a few daily minutes of commitment, while the return is a tenfold improvement in your quality of life and self-understanding. Witness the difference for yourself. So now you know how these digital innovations are revolutionizing self-knowledge and mental care, offering proactive and personalized exits for your most difficult days. But knowledge alone is not enough. You must act. That's why I invite you now. Join the thousands of young adults and adults already reaping the rewards of this new path to well-being. All this methodology, combining technology and psychological insight, has been validated by experts in digital mental health and behavioral neuroscience. If this content has helped you at all, the best way to repay it is by taking the first step right now. Simply explore the options available. Search for emotional wellness apps or Smart Mood Journal in your app store, and you'll already be on the right track. Be among the first to experiment with this new solution for emotional management. It's that simple. Tap the search button and begin today. Don't just compare prices. Many have free versions. Compare the results you can achieve for your peace of mind and personal growth. Thank you very much for making it this far. I hope my journey and this information inspire you to begin your own journey of self-discovery and resilience with the assistance of technology. See you in the next video. But what's the next step? How can you deepen this journey and choose the right app for you? That is the subject of our next conversation. Start your journey to emotional mastery today. Take a bold step forward now. Open your app store, search for a smart emotional wellness tool, download it, and begin using it immediately. Your transformed life of greater self-awareness, resilience, and emotional strength awaits.